they're talking about um, a curse, saying that happened in Egypt, uh, and and then it's happening again, according to Deuteronomy 28. It's happening again, another 400 years. 400 years then, 400 years now. That's 800 years. You see, let's just say 900 years. Now that's 900 years. You might as well just put another 100 there or something. You know what I'm saying? Let's just make it 1,000 years. So 1,000 years, you've been in curses. You've been fucking with curses. In the Bible, in the book, I believe, well, I'm not sure. Maybe you can tell me about the nation, that the Israelites have a nation, that they have a king, that they have somebody higher up in the physical form that represented them. Have they ever? I mean, I don't know. Because if for some reason these chosen people never get a chance to have a kingdom, I guess. I don't know. You have to literally die in order to get your kingdom. You don't get to enjoy the kingdom in the flesh or in the physical form. You see, if I'm not mistaken, I don't know, because I think it's a waiting party. I think everyone is waiting on something. I wonder if the curse is in that door of waiting. Because just think about it for a second. It's not that I don't think the people are waiting. I don't think the people are actually waiting for something. Well, you do hear them say, when the king comes back, or when Yahushua come and he cracked the sky. You see, I wonder if just think about all the nations around this small group of people. They're scattered everywhere. Just imagine all the nations that they are up under. And all of these nations call itself female. They say she's a great nation. They all call it she. And within those nations, you see us scattered. You see somewhere. I'm just saying to you, I'm just trying to, I'm just thinking, what if you were taught inside of that nation that they call female, what if you were taught how to devour your own? You see, and that was your curse. See, it's like, have you ever just thought about that? And if you're not sure of that little understanding of thought, if you're not sure, what if you just look with your eyes that you were giving and just look at the people whom you call yourself? Just look at the people and see what they are devouring in someone else's house. You see? And what they are consuming. See, what they eating. You see? Do we eat each other? How many times have great people came into the world, but we ate them up before they reached their pinnacle? You see, before they reach their mark. You chop their heads off before they get to a certain point. Now, depending on the nation, female, the nation that you're in, whatever is trendy or whatever you are giving the people to, to culturalize, because that's what we do. We're magical people. We do magic shit. That's why they like us, you see. But we can't, grow beyond, what they feel is acceptable or unacceptable, whatever. They got both of them locked up in us. You see, but you can't grow beyond. But listen, I'm just trying to open up something, because because I do know in the Bible where it was easy for the people to say, crucify this guy, you see, who's claiming he's a king. Kill him, murder him, you see, and let the motherfucker who's strictly American, we're going to set that motherfucker free. We're going to set him free. We're going to set the American free. But this motherfucker right here, this alien, no, we got to kill this motherfucker. See, he thinking he's a king inside of my motherfucking house. He in my motherfucking house talking about he's a king and he don't got shit. Well, we're going to let these motherfuckers know who got the power for real here on earth. Here on earth. You see, we're going to let them know. Maybe they'll grow the fuck up and fight us or do something, you see, or use their magical powers, you see, and create their own king amongst them, you see, and hold on to him, you see. I'm just talking, what I'm saying, I'm just talking, That's what it looked like. That's what it looked like. Them talking to you and shit. You see, what if you could think on that level and just play it out in your mind how it will look here today. Because see, one thing that's kind of like, is wild. All the nations around, ain't nobody cursed. We the only motherfuckers that's cursed. And these motherfuckers, they just hate our guts. They hate everything about us. You know what I'm saying? They like our magic, you see, but everything else they can't stand. So they don't like our flesh. They like our soul, and they like our spirit. They just hate our flesh. How powerful is our flesh? Why do they hate us so much? Or is it they hate us because we don't give a fuck about ourselves? You see, we don't want to have a kingdom here on earth. You see, we would rather be inside of your kingdom. Why should we do something? We're kings and queens. We're kings and queens. We shouldn't have to do shit. We build for what? That's all we do is build. We build for you. We the one who built this shit. We build for you, so we dwelling in what we built. Yeah, I know it's not ours, but we built it. You see, no, we didn't build it for us. We built it for you, but you know what I'm saying. Oh. You know what I'm saying? It's like, just imagine if you had the power. Hey, y'all better cut that shit out. Hey, just imagine if y'all had the power. If we had the power, you see, to actually love one another and be comfortable around one another and understand that you don't have to go into other people's establishments to feel comfortable. Because if you're a woman and you don't know how to cook and shit, there's cookbooks. You know, I mean, just imagine when you pick up your phone and all the reading and comments and shit you do on your social pages. Just imagine if those were ingredients and shit that you're looking at. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you do have the power to cook. You see, you do have the power to learn how to cook. You see, just imagine if you knew how to cook and one of your boyfriends knew that you knew how to cook and he was a no good motherfucker, but he's seeing you doing something that his mama never did. You see what I'm saying? How do you think his mind, what type of mind what if his mind, something click in him by some type of remembrance? What if something click in him because he's seeing something that he remembered, but he don't know where? Just imagine those things happening when you become, you see, a natural person or a natural being. You see, you would probably start wanting more for yourself. You see, more creativity. You'll start understanding what it means to create. You see, because it's not that what they were talking about on their podcast, it's not that they were saying anything wrong, but it was just like they wasn't hitting on these points like, well, motherfucker, we don't have to, do we have to be cursed because a book said we are? If a book keep talking about this is we are, and we rehearsing it and reading this shit, we're gonna become this shit. And they're teaching this shit. I mean, I don't know. It's just the power of words. You know what I'm saying? It's the power of words. I mean, I don't know. You see, I don't know. But what you can see is that your people aren't building. You see, they're not building. You see? Even in your families. You know? When was the last time you said, that nigga need a job? You see? Not, he should get his own business. You see? We still say that shit. You know, that nigga need to be a slave. Shoot up, say he need to go work for master, get him some money in his goddamn pocket, broke ass motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Get 3-4 slave jobs. Get that money, shit. You see? I mean, I don't know. Just I don't know. It was just an interesting thing, man. You know what I'm saying? I hope I ain't saying too much, you know, or anything that's disrespectful to the brothers or the sisters. You know what I'm saying? You know, look, it is what it is. You see what I'm saying? Shit. You know, you're waiting on the kingdom by faith. But you have to work towards it. You know, just, okay, it's not a kingdom until you create it, right? Until you build it. So why do people talk about kingdoms? You're living in a kingdom, you know. That shit used our labor. So, this is your shit. This is your blood and pain here. And you want to go back overseas where all those motherfuckers at. Anyway, yeah.